Welcome back to Wiseman Company, everybody. I'm Ben.
And I'm Noah.
Today we're going to be looking at the Ferro Concepts Slickster. We recently picked these up and we ran them through a pretty heavy class. It was a 2,500 round count rifle class at Storm Mountain. We noticed before we purchased these there wasn't a ton of reviews on these plate carriers on YouTube. None actually, to be exact.
And so for some of you out there, you might be wondering why in the world we would go with getting that if we didn't see any types of reviews or background on it. And the big thing for us was we had a friend of ours who had picked one of these up, and once we saw it and got our hands on it, we were pretty excited about the product. We really think that it's pretty top-notch how it's put together.
Yep.
And how it runs. So we really wanted to test it.
Yep, absolutely. And like I said, we ran through the class. Noah and I have a little bit different setups. They're similar in some ways, but just to give you an example, I'm running steel plates in mine, AR500, and Noah's running a ceramics.
Right,
So,
I have level 4 ceramics in mine.
Yep.
Both of us are running these turnovers. This is also made by Ferro Concepts. It's designed to Velcro right into the front of the vest, and it holds 3 mags, holds them very close to the body, very snug. They work great with any of the polymer magazines. I did run some of my steel mags in this as well, and the steel mags can snag a little bit again on the elastic, so I did run into that a couple of times. Ran them anyways. I don't have any tears or anything on it, but just something to be aware of. But with the polymer mags, the P mags, the Lancers, all those ran flawlessly.
And they still hug tight against your body. You got such a low profile with this little turnover in here. Now, if you didn't want to use that, you didn't have to. Like I said, it's an extra 16 bucks to get that turnover. If you wanted to run this extremely slick, you could just run it like so. And now you have nothing here. And if you wanted to, we've tried this before, this is just a simple chest rig. Throw it over top, and it sits perfectly on top of your Slickster, right in place.
Yeah, I actually have the SOE chest rig for special operations equipment. Mine went right over as well. In fact, mine sat so that I could actually even still access my mags that were in my turnover as well. So it was really nice to be able to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, as you'll notice, Noah's is in multicam, and I got mine in Ranger Green. They do make a couple other colors, and that'd be like a coyote or a flat dark earth.
And a black.
And a black, that is correct, yeah. I got the Ranger Green because this chest rig is Ranger Green, it just matched. And
I got the multicam because it was what was in stock when I was able to place my order. It's not obnoxious. It's actually legit multicam. It's not overkill. And a lot of my other gear is mix and match camo anyways. So the multicam actually blends in very well with it. A lot of my gear is coyote. So it works just fine.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit more about the specs on these Slicksters. So, as you can see, my chest rig runs right over top, but what these things are famous for, is right in the name, they're slick, they're Slicksters. The cummerbund has mag pouches built into it. Now, these aren't very specific to a particular magazine. You could run radios in them. You see Noah's Baofang in it. You could run mags. You could run, I got my gloves in here. I've seen people run smokes. You name it, if it fits in there, you're good to go, and it hugs tight to your body. So we were testing this stuff out, running sweatshirts over top of it, t-shirts.
Yep. I mean, honestly, it is about as low pro as soft armor.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, I have some level 3 soft armor that I run for some protective detail stuff, and like it works very low pro just like that. You could certainly wear it under a sport coat if you needed to. Not a fitted one by any means, but I mean you could certainly do that. Absolutely.
Slickster does send with the carrier 2 clips that integrate into the front of your carrier.
The ITW QASM clips. So if you have any of the 1-inch buckle gear that uses those clips, you can actually attach right into your kit right here. Those buckles hang in, and then you can actually just go right into them.
Yep. And like I said, we use this in the Storm Mountain class. A lot of mobility in these since they're so minimalist.
I've actually done pull-ups with mine.
Pull-ups, push-ups, shouldering a rifle was no problem.
Even on my body size, which is smaller, it's one of the reasons that I was really excited about this, because this is a size medium and I can run the medium plates and it works great. It still fits me, it fits snugly, and I was able to completely have shoulder mobility and move, and that's actually unusual, unfortunately. You can see with Ben, it fits very well, and even on me.
Yeah, even on a smaller frame. Noah has a tough time finding stuff that fits, but they
don't make, I don't understand, they don't make tactical gear in child sizes.
But it ran great. No wiggle on it, no play. Yeah. If you get a loose carrier, it'll start to rub on you because there's play in it, and that you're just not going to wear it. It's just going to be aggravating and you're going to get rid of it. These were, you set it and forget it. Run your class. I mean, these were 8-hour-a-day classes. Height-wise,
I was still able to draw without running into stuff. Now, if you were running pouches or magazines in your cummerbund, you may run into a little bit more. There were a couple of times over here on my belt, I run a couple of magazines in mag pouches, my AR mags, and they would touch. But I didn't run into any, you know, where it hung up or I couldn't get it out or anything like that.
I actually ran one of the Ferro Concepts Swift packs in one of these mag carriers. It was great. Sunk right down in there, and I had a little mag kit. Just pull the D-ring out, and my med kit pulled right out of there, and I was good to go.
Yep.
As you can see, there's a lot of options with these. You got your Velcro panel up here. You can put your blood types, patches.
And for those of you who are thinking that you want to run Molly, you'd like to be able to run Molly, they actually make what's called the flap, or the Slickster flap, or something, the Flapster, I can't remember. But it actually attaches into those quasm buckles and Velcros right on here, and you can actually then put all your Molly gear on there if you wanted to.
Right. And one of the best parts about these Slicksters is the price. I mean, for $130, you can have a Slickster. There are not many carriers of this quality out there that...
No, I looked for a long time. I asked Ben, like, he was on my case for a long time. This is actually Ben's third plate carrier that he's gone through, and that whole time he was on my rear to get my plate carrier, and I'd look and I'd look, and I was always concerned about whether it was going to fit me, how it was going to work, and then we settled on these, and I couldn't be happier.
Yeah, these are excellent. And I thought it was quite a shame that there weren't any real reviews on these bad boys out there. There's some reviews on some of the other Ferro Concepts products, which are great, but for the everyday Minuteman, you know, responsible citizen, I mean, it's really hard to go wrong. Now, these are made in Canada, so don't everyone freak out. They're not made in the USA, but they're all made in Canada, and they are very well built. All I gotta say is bravo.
One other thing I wanted to point out is I'm running curved front and back, but Ben is actually running a curved front with his steel, and then he's actually running a flat plate in the back. So you can see how it fits. It's a little bit different, but you know, again, a little bit different setup for each of us, but it works.
Yep.
Very well.
Yeah, so go check them out. FerroConcepts.com. They're in a few distributors as well. SKD and some other ones like that. You can find them. Just a lot of bang for your buck. Great carrier. Very versatile.
The other thing is, if you're going to get it, train with it.
Absolutely.
That's part of the being an informed part. You need to know how your gear is going to run. And in fact, I think we were the only ones that ran our plate carriers for the entire class.
With plates.
With plates, because ours were slick and we were able to move and get around.
Yep. Yep. Great product. Guys, we appreciate you watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Like the video, share it with your buddies. Go check us out on Instagram and Facebook. If you want a t-shirt, if you want a Wise Men Company t-shirt, Noah, go ahead and give them a look-see.
Woo! Yeah, that's right. Check that out.
Head over to the website, wisemencompany.com. We'll have those in stock.
You can click on the tree over here. It'll take you right over to the website. And we got some other stuff there, some Ferro Concepts gear that we're selling, the Wise Guys, some other stuff. So check it out. So we appreciate your time, guys. Remember, again, part of the being involved is your feedback. Please leave us some comments. Let us know what you think. We'll leave you links for all of these products down in the comments section, and we hope that you enjoyed this.
Absolutely. We'll see you on the next video.
See you guys.